In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Hondo Ohnaka. Hello Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk Bounty video, and welcome to my review of the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Hondo Ohnaka figure on single card. Of course, he was available as part of the Galaxies Edge Millennium Falcon, and this version of Hondo Ohnaka is the Galaxies Edge version. It's the same figure. We can see on the card art there that it is like a kind of older looking Hondo Ohnaka. It's not the one from the Clone Wars. But let's take a look at the card back very quickly before we dive into the figure itself. I'm not really 100% taken with this image of Hondo. You can tell it's a drawing, but I still think it's decent to finally have this figure on a single card. And also, a lot of people that are fans of Hondo Ohnaka that didn't want to get the Galaxies Edge Smugglers Run Millennium Falcon now have a very cheap way of getting this figure. And he is VC173 in the line, and then you can see all the other figures from the wave. And if you haven't checked out my reviews of those other figures, please make sure you do so. And of course, if you do happen to like this video, don't forget to drop a like down below, because that really does help the video and the channel, and it's also much appreciated. But yeah, these characters that are from sort of like the expanded universe, you know, they're not directly from the films. They have made the decision they're just going to put them on the Star Wars chase, and I still haven't really decided whether I like that or not, because it kind of like devalues the figures that are actually from A New Hope, because obviously there is no logo for A New Hope, so they're all on Star Wars cards. So having this guy and Dr. Aphra on a Star Wars card, and then also having Grand Moff Tarkin on a Star Wars card, I don't know, it just doesn't fit that way. But that is the decision that they've made, and that's what we're going with. We've kind of got like a mustardy yellow for the name pill and the thing behind the figure. And that's all I can say really about the card. Obviously, we've got the Kenner logo at the bottom there to make it sure it is the Vintage Collection. And yeah, we'll just get the figure out and check him out. Okay, so here is Hondo Ohnaka out of the packaging, and it's got to be said, it's a very, very nice figure. It's been put together very well indeed. Lots of detail on the head, as you can see there. He's got his little goggles on, those little teeth thing coming out of his face, and lots of nice paintwork to bring out the detail on his head there. He does have his dreads going through the back, which have some nice paintwork for the little pieces of string holding them together. And overall, his over jacket is very nicely sculpted indeed. You can see all of this effect here to make it look all ruffled, and some nice paintwork on the shoulders. Nice shiny black boots. We have some detail on his belt buckle, which is also his side holster for his pistol or blaster. But yeah, for me, this is all about the head sculpt. It's a very, very nice figure indeed. Of course, I did mention he is available in the Galaxy's Edge Millennium Falcon, which is where I first got this figure. This one, my son will have this one. Plenty of articulation. Again, with the Vintage Collection, you get all of the articulation with these figures now, including rocker ankles. And I think this might be the first figure to come out to have rocker ankles that isn't a trooper figure. So we've obviously got Chirrut Imwe, he has the rocker ankles. We've got the new 3 ARC Troopers, they have rocker ankles, and this guy has rocker ankles as well. If you know any other figures in the line that have the rocker ankles, I'd like to know. But it seems to be a trend that they're going with now, which is something extra to add to the Vintage Collection, which I'm always happy about. Especially with troopers, you can really get them into lots of different poses. Those rocker ankles really help. We have the split at the thigh, and this one seems to have a fairly big split there, so that's maybe just needs pushing in a little bit. But again, that all adds to the articulation as well, having the split at the thigh. We have ball jointed hips, ball jointed shoulders and elbows. We even have hinges at the wrist. So all the articulation you're ever going to need. The head is on a ball, so you just get loads of movement on there. And it also, yeah, it's on like a barbell, so you get the sort of double articulation there. You can move it that way as well. But overall, a really, really detailed figure, and it does look exactly like he is dressed. The animatronics version of him at Galaxy's Edge, if you've ever flown on the Millennium Falcon ride, and he sort of introduces you to the ride like an animatronics version of him. Very, very clever indeed, and it does look very, very much like him. So they've done a good job in bringing him to figure form. But that's all I can really say about this guy. You get the little blaster with him, and the finger does fit in the trigger finger, which is always nice. Nice little blaster there. And overall, just a decent figure. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you've happened to enjoy this video and this review, please drop a like down below because it does help the video and the channel. And of course, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe because again, that really does help. And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.